Fall is here. September the 23rd. You can already see the color in the forest. Typically in the middle of September every year, you can begin to see it. Now we have a rainbow that's fading now, complementing the moment. Can you hear the frogs? They know it's fall too. I thought I'd take a little walk to the greenhouse. It's been raining all day, really heavily. And I've got my Italian 258, my Black Madeira, and my Figo Preto. I have them in the shelter of the greenhouse right now so they can finish ripening the remainderment of their yield. And there's quite a few figs out there to be devoured today, as there has been every day for the last few weeks. So with that, I'll meet you over there. So anyway, I'm trying to wrap my head around fall here. I came in for a moment. It's raining out there. I'm going to go back out. I want to bring you out with me to the greenhouse. I wanted to show you an air layer that I cut off the tree yesterday. I made a video about it, and but it'll be posted sometime in the future. But it was a champagne. Anyway, I've got some nice figs out there in the greenhouse where I've sheltered my trees now from all this rain. I don't know how much more rain we're going to get, but we got a lot out here. You know how it drops in certain places more than in others. Well, we got a lot this time around. And so it's kind of marking the end of the growing season. It is the second day of fall. It's kind of hard for me to accept that, but it is already. And I know that winter's right around the corner, not very long from now. So with that, I think I'll take you outside and we'll take a look at some of the Italian 258s and the Preto, Figo Preto and Black Madeira that are ripening. And I've been getting a pretty good crop every day for the last few weeks, but I thought it best to take these containers and put them in shelter. And that's a good thing that we can do when we have container figs. You can't do that with in-ground figs. It'd be nice if you could sometimes to shelter them from the excessive rain, but you just can't. But with containers, you need to take advantage of that. And I try to whenever I can, when I know there's going to be a blow, a heavy storm, a bad storm, a lot of rain. I try to move them into any kind of shelter I can, whether it's the shed, the greenhouse, it doesn't matter where. In your situation, it's wherever you can get them. And you'll find that it will be very useful for you. Well, I let them stay out there in all that rain and split and crack. And so there are some things that we can control as figsters, and there's things that we just will never be able to control, that are controlled by nature and by all of the conditions that we are subjected to on a daily basis. So I'll meet you out there. Plenty of rainwater for my barrels. I'm gonna take my bucket and switch some of that to the next barrel. Never enough time in the day. This is Figo Preto, and it's got some nice figs on it ripening. I've been eating some very, very, very delicious figs on this particular tree this year. It's a beautiful tree, and it's provided me with some great figs. Here are some Italian 258s. Let me see if I can grab one here. Gosh, that's way up there. Get this one for now. Beautiful fig. I'm gonna take this over here. I was looking at my, I have some Ron de Bordeaux, and I saw that here's the last fig of the season on these particular potted trees. I don't see any others. These are Italian 258s that go over to the next tree. But that's the last one, the last of the Mohicans. So it won't be long and I'll be eating that one. Not quite ready yet. It's nice to have figs phase out completely as others are still continuing in their yield. Now, where can I put this for now? Everything's wet in here. I'll put it here for now. And over here, I have some more Black Madeira ripening. Beautiful Black Madeira. And you see how they're protected. And a lot more Italian 258s. And these are ready. These are completely ready. And there's more. This one not so much. And those up there, there's a lot. There's plenty of ready figs up here to be devoured. And that's what I intend to do in a minute or so. These are good and ready. They reach up here. Oh wow, this is a stretch. Beautiful. Italian 258. Some more up there. I'll get them tomorrow. They're too high for me to reach, really. That one's ready. And we only need a couple. Here's a little tree here. Right here. It's a small tree. Oh, look at that. I see some more. Here's another Black Madeira. This one's ready. We'll take that one. That's a beautiful. Let's keep that one separate over here. Put the Italian 258s there. There we go. And here's another Italian 258 on this little tree. We'll pop that off. That's good and ready. Oh yeah. See that little drop of honey in there. One of the finest figs in the world, I bet you. I say I bet you because I'm sure there's quite a few varieties out there that I don't have still and will never have. But I would venture to say that some of these fig varieties here that I've singled out over the years are certainly among the very best, perhaps in the entire world. They are to me, in my world. Let's see. Let's take a little chunk out of some of these. I don't know how, again, I'm going to do this. I guess I'll figure out a way in a second. How? I don't know. Okay. Bring them over here, maybe on this little wood pile here. Hey there, baby Black Madeira. How you doing? Oh, you're cute. I love my figs. Hold on a second. Let me put this down here for a second, and I'll cut these up so we can take a better look. Some of these I'll have to save the other half for Debbie. She loves her figs enormously. Of course, little Penny Pop, she's got to have her cut, and she will get it. So now here we go. I'm just having fun here and killing time and trying to get over my anxiety that fall has arrived, I guess. So if you don't mind keeping me company, I'll keep you company as well for another minute or two. That is a beautiful Figo Preto. Gorgeous. And it's just loaded with figs everywhere. I hope we get an Indian summer so that more and more and more. I think there's a right one right there. Yeah, that's soft. We don't need it. I'm hoping that we get a get another one ripening up nicely. It's already got some honey in the eye. Where was I? I hope that we get a good Indian summer so that all of these figs come to fruition. I have every confidence that they will. All of them. They have in the last few years, every single one of them. So I have no reason to think that they won't. And I'll miss figs terribly if they don't, because many of the other varieties will be completely finished. They're not all finished. I still have some Malta Black out there. I've got quite a few, really. I've got quite a few of the Mount Etna types. And there's several other varieties that are still producing too. My Alma's still producing. I had some really good ones yesterday on the Alma. I was surprised. Really, really good. Good. Okay, so here we are. This one's good and ripe. Just a wonderful, wonderful ripe fig. I'll leave that half. You know, Italian 258 is just simply one of the finest cultivars that I've ever experienced. And the Breva are so delicious too, but you don't get many. So I wouldn't rank it number one in Breva because of that. Just because of the sheer number of Breva that other varieties yield by comparison just puts them above Italian 258 in the Breva department in that category. Hold on here. Here's another one. Exquisite. Oh, that one's so good. So delicious. These are the moments that all of the frustration and the work and the preparation and the expense that we can justify in that moment, in this moment. We can justify all that by the sheer perfection of the taste of something that we admire and value so very much. The simple fig. It's a fig. There's nothing like it. They're fantastic. Maybe persimmons or two can rival, maybe not. Really, we shouldn't pit them against one another because it's not good to always do that. I try not to do that. Because some things are just good in their own right, and they don't really need to be compared to other things. One thing for sure, as far as fruits go, in my personal preference, for what it's worth, that often said caveat, figs are among the very best that I've ever eaten. I love my figs, love them. I've always loved them from the very first day I ate them. I think my battery's going to die shortly. I hope it doesn't. I want to get to that Black Madeira back there. I'm going to eat another half of another Italian 258. Just as delectable as the others. Well, now we're going to have the Black Madeira if we don't lose battery completely. Exquisite. Very delicious. I think this time, and only this time, I don't like to say this, the Italian 258s are edging out the Black Madeira. But if the Italian 258s were a day earlier and the Black Madeira was a day later, the Black Madeira would have edged out the 258. So always remember that. Always. Whenever anybody is testing figs or comparing them. Okay. So it was great. They were great. It's over. This video's over. It's getting dark out here. I'll probably stay for a little while. I don't know what you can even see out here anymore. Thanks for the visit. Appreciate it very much. Enjoyed it. I'm going to turn this off and listen to the rain come down for a little while. Go in and have a cup of coffee. And perhaps involve myself with a little science. I feel like delving into several subjects that I have reserved recently that I'm interested in. I think I'm going to have some reading material tonight that I can get through and digest. So with that, Take care, everyone. I hope that you enjoy your fall as much as I intend to enjoy mine. I hope that you still have some figs to ripen or figs that are ripening. Good day.